Hello and welcome back. I got called away precipitously at the end of the last recording, a delivery. Anyway, I'm back now. So, we are currently unloading a bunch of advanced circuits into the blue build. However, we're missing a bunch of boxes. That's not going to help. Right, let's have a look at that. Come back. There we go. Now that's all unloading. And it's unloading at a speed which is more than is necessary to get this build fed. So let's double check that. So it consumes 7K of red chips, which is 4 arms, 4 stack inserters, 4.47 stack inserters. And we have 8 carriages, so we're exceeding 4.4 with 8. Right, so this is unloading. Do we have any logistics bots? 91. So they have supplied everything they can. Are we requesting anything? Right, there's the next tranche of electric circuits. What are these requesting? These are requesting 100. Right, but nothing can be made because we don't have the petroleum. Okay, and the petroleum isn't going to be made because we are not consuming plastic yet. So let's get into this. We're going to force it to plastic. This would all rattle through on its own eventually. Alright, so let's go to plastic. Because if we pick up some plastic, that will cause the plastic build to pull some petroleum. And if it pulls some petroleum, then the refinery will kick in again. Okay, look on the map. So we have 74K, 73K. Okay, and to reset this, I don't know what it has to get down to. Either 32 or 16, I can't remember. Right, so it looks like these chests are all full. These chests will be full when this train has finished. We have a... So this is unpowered. Oh, well, it's all on the same backbone, isn't it? Right, so this resets at 128, it sets at 32. We're currently on 69. We need another couple of train loads to pull it down. We have... This only has 9.5k lift in it. That has 200, so that's pretty full. Let's ride this to the refinery, because this is nearly empty, so it'll be fine. Okay, So this is almost full, but the site is backed up on light oil. So do we have, is this light oil cracking? Let's look on the map. That's heavy oil cracking. This is all a little bit annoying trying to debug this. It's because we've got two sites which are dealing with petroleum. Right, so this petroleum is full. We need to send this petroleum to somewhere. Let's send a petroleum train from here to sulfuric acid. All right, so where is the sulfuric acid petroleum train? Sulfuric acid petroleum. So this is currently at refinery. Okay, so let's reassign that to light cracking. Is this the one? This is plastics. This is sulfuric acid, okay. So let's change this. Instead of refining with petroleum, this goes to light cracking petroleum. Inventory full. Delete that. Okay, so we should just get a little bit of a top up here to fill the train. Yep. That's turned on cracking though. We go up past water. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so let's jump out. So nothing is happening here, which generally means there's no logistics. Okay, so there are 5 logistics bots alive. They're not doing a very good job of moving things. I wonder if it's because there is no logistics loading. Okay. It is. It's because there's no logistics loading. There we are. So petroleum's now being delivered here. Light oil cracking is still not on. Petroleum output is full, and the heavy oil in is at 18. So where is the heavy oil train? Oh, that's going back up to refining. It has filled up immediately. And is back down here. Brilliant. So this is now full. Our train is down to 145. Okay, so heavy oil is now full again, but we managed to do some petroleum this time. Yeah, you can see the water train pulled in, so we've actually managed to go through a cycle of refining. Okay, so this is at 68, 69, 70. Some Logibots got dropped off, brilliant. Okay, what is this waiting for? I'm confused there. What is... We have a signal there that this is stopping for. Then there's a standard signal here, and it should be able to go up. That all looks green to me. Okay, so it's lighting up this little segment red. This is red for some reason. All of these are red. Right, let's get out of the train and go have a proper look. We have a red light there, obviously, because that. Okay, so now that train has got stuck there. Because there's no train signal there. Okay. And we're missing signals there. Put those down. Right, water's being brought in again now that nothing's blocked up. We are halfway to filling this acid train. I am going to move it along manually. So the sulfur plant is now running. This is very nearly enough sulfuric acid that would have got me the whole way to mining productivity 100. It's just a ridiculous amount of acid. Okay, so we are still buffering up green circuits. Now we have acid. Look at that, everything is now running. We are producing the processing units. So let's head back up, see if we are still producing other things. Okay, so we have some red here. How fast is this filling up? That's going to take a while, I think. Okay, this is red because it has no sulfur and no iron plate. Okay, its requests are not set. Okay. Okay, so this is why this site is slow. Let's sort this out. So we want this. We want 600 sulfur in here. So clear that, set this, sorry. I want the top one to be 600 sulfur. Where are we? Intermediate, sulfur, 600. I want the same request on the bottom one, and then the middle run is 245 iron. Okay, so if we blueprint this, and we grab the machine with it and set this to something we can see. Okay, so then I can just run over with the blueprint. That'll set the requests. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that should fix our production rate problem. Great, and now we're needing some more logistics bots. Let's check this is set to 1 stack. Actually, this is the request, so that can be set to anything. It's this one that needs to be definitely set to 1 stack. Okay, that's much better. So now the sulfuric acid level is coming up at a more sensible rate. Off we go. Okay, that's a bit worrying. So that train slowed down as a train passed it coming the opposite way. I need to find out why that was and potentially fix it. It'll be a signaling issue, but I need to figure out how to adjust the signals so the trains don't slow. Okay, so we now have full sulfuric acid tanks. We have only the front machines running. Okay, they are all spitting out chips. There are plenty of logistics bots. So why is it only the front machines that are working? Normally this would be because there weren't enough logistics bots. Maybe it's because we have a full collection of processing units. Okay. Okay, this is only requesting 100, so it should be requesting 4,000. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so now everything is switched on. Wow. It's pretty. And now all our logistics bots are working, so we'll call in more bots. Let's check that we have the logic for that right. So this is fuel. That's fine. Alright, so it should be preferentially taken from the buffer chest, but it looks like it's empty the buffer chest. Okay. So now they're starting to roost. That's not a problem. All right, so basically we have the blue circuits online. So we're now making all 3 types of circuits, and we just need something to do with them. So there are 2 things we can do with the circuits. We can make we can start making things for rockets, and we can start making modules. I think the next build we need to do is the final one of the big builds, and that is low density structure. So that takes in copper, plastic, and steel. That will force us to get the steel build online. So I think that's the next one we'll try. But for now, look at that, that's quite pretty. We have another couple of modules up and behaving. And here we are supplying more Logibots and autosaving. So yeah, I'm going to call that it. And thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that recently your episodes has been so interrupted by life and family. I'm afraid that's just the way it is. I don't do this for a living. I squeeze it in around real life. Anyway, I will perhaps one day get around to learning how to actually do video editing so that these things are less obvious. But for now, I'm afraid it's just going to have to be something that happens. Anyway, this module is up. I didn't get interrupted the second half. Next time, low density structures. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll be back later. All right, bye-bye.